Okay. Hey, folks. I am back. I am streaming again for a little bit. Probably not long. Um, the game shop that I have started going to does Kill Team on Wednesdays. I have my Guard Kill Team finished, but I don't have my Tau team ready. I have enough to run a Tau Kill Team, but I would like to have my full list done. So right now, hey Bill, so I'm just going to open a rough version of my list here. Okay, so normally I run a stealth battlesuit leader. I like running something big, scary, and hard to hit because it always has a -1 to hit. Obscuring it makes it a -2. Long range, even worse. Let me get all these Avenger Strike Fighter parts out of here. I finished building that yesterday and I got to paint it. Anyway, I've also been working on my Tau bases. They're kind of lava-y. I'm really proud with how some of them came out. Here is my... here's one of my rail rifle gunners for show. Let me move this over here so he's in better light. I finally finished his base, standing on some rock next to a lava flow. And I've got more bases here ready for people to go on. I cut myself really badly earlier trying to pry some of these guys up. Because stupid little me... so a couple of people told me, oh, the best way to get models off of their bases is to use your craft knife and to just carefully pry them up. Okay, so I tried doing that. It wasn't working. So I held my finger here, my knife here, and was prying like this, thinking, okay, I'll get a little bit, sorry, finger here, finger here, knife here, thinking, okay, this will end well. I'll get a little bit around the edges, and then I'll pop it off. Right? I thought that's what was going to happen. Oh. Let me pull this forward so you can see my face. I thought that's what was going to happen. What actually happened was... ow. Bring this up a little bit. And no. Okay. Here we go. Much better. Sorry, I just got out of the shower, so my hair is fucking soaked. What actually happened was the knife slammed through, like chopped the foot from the base. Foot's perfectly fine. Slams into my finger. Let me pop the chat out so I can actually see you while I look at my list. Such as the live chat. Cut towards yourself. No! Never cut towards yourself with any knife. Yeah, my cut is wrapped here. It is a cut from a modeling blade across here. It bled through the first Band-Aid. I started passing out as I was putting as I was putting the first Band-Aid on it. Blood kind of went everywhere. There was a lot of blood, because finger wounds bleed a lot. You can feel your pulse in your finger, and so they bleed a lot, even if they're not serious. Blood everywhere. Wash my hands. Kind of panically dry my hand with a towel, which I should have done. Get a Band-Aid on. Like 10, 15 minutes later, I see blood soaking through the pad. So I go, I pull the Band-Aid off. I put a new one on. I pull the Band-Aid off. It's still bleeding a bit, so I start passing out again. and I put the new Band-Aid on, and I go down and I sit down. All through this, I will say, my cat Inga, my lovely cat, rushes upstairs as I'm washing my hands and starts meowing and rushes into my room like she knows that something's wrong and she's going to be waiting there for me. And then, well, after that, you know, like rushes back downstairs. She's such a sweetie. No code, absolutely not. Never fucking ever do that. It's the worst fucking plan. Okay, so I'm actually gonna get these bases prepped first, and I'm not going to spray paint the bases. So the other thing I do with bases is I don't thin my paints when I'm doing this, because what I have discovered a way to make some very nice lava-looking bases. What you do is you take a ton of yellow, glob it on like this around the center, get it like globby. I'll do this on all three of the bases because all three of them are going to have stealth suits. I learned some of this from a couple of articles, but I had to adapt it because it didn't come out quite how I wanted the way they were saying to do it, but it comes out really well. So that's it for this brush. This is the only painting I'm going to be doing tonight because I do have to actually prime everything else. And then I take my layer brush, my base corn red, get a little bit of unthinned red off of here, take this base, and just kind of and some of it winds up mixing. It doesn't matter if it's globby because it's a base and not a surface, so it just needs to look kind of like magma. Now I do need to... So I took my normal cloth for paints downstairs. Thankfully, I've got the one that I had been using for keeping my Avenger Strike Fighter parts wrapped up and dry. Because get a little more. Do the same on this one. Also, like, waiting for Kelly to ping me. Like, Kelly and I are probably going to stream more late tonight or tomorrow, maybe. I didn't get enough red on this brush for this one. That's a little too much red. So, I started watching that new Masters of the Universe show on Netflix, and if Andrew and Tila are not gay, if Andra and Tila are shown to not be gay in that series, the series is wrong. Oh boy, the series is wrong. Okay. Hey, Gray. Got my bases covered. Gonna make a knit army in the future. This is certain. Even though 2 of your friends are starting knit armies, you must follow your heart in the sweet call of the gods of the stars. Tau Empire infantry decals. Oh man, these are decals for all of the different teams. For the Vjorla Sept. Oh man. I don't run Vjorla. They folded this bad. Their run is Sasya, even though their armor is not painted Sasya colors. So I'm actually going to magnetize these guys. So I'm not going to do their blaster arms. They have 1 empty arm and 1 blaster arm. I am not going to paint their blaster arms. Or I'm going to paint their blaster arms. I'm not going to glue on their blaster arms because I am... Tomorrow when I go to the game store, I am going to buy some magnets, buy a little hand drill, take some super glue with me. I'm just going to make all 3 of these, even though I only need 1. Who cares if their color doesn't match the subfaction? Yeah, no, actually Tau armor isn't based on subfaction. A lot of people assume it is, but it is actually based on homeworld. Within the faction, because every region of space has many different worlds and many different combat specialties. I'm also looking into how I can proxy an officer of the fleet. My cousin is now suggesting I use a commissar for that. They have like, very little in the way of instructions. Any stealth chasseur or stealth chasseur may take a single item from the support systems list. 1 stealth chasseur or stealth chasseur may replace their burst cannon with a fusion blaster. Oh, only 1 of them can have a fusion blaster. Okay, I'm not gonna magnetize them then. I'm just gonna make 2 burst cannons and 1 fusion blaster because of those limits. Because I can't run an all fusion blasters group. So I'm in kill team. I run a stealth suit chasseur with a target lock and fusion blaster, which costs him an additional 5 points, but it gives him a melta. A melta that removes the penalty for advancing and firing assault weapons. So it's fun. I run it as a leader, so that like takes one of the big penalties away. Is this? No, that needs a little while longer to dry. Okay. And here's a list of the spec systems. Advanced targeting system, counterfire defense system. Ooh. Drone controller. Early warning override. Multi-tracker. shield generator, stimulant injector, target lock, and velocity tracker. It gets a target lock with the model, so it can also take something from the support systems list. Neat. Most of this is their rules. You would think there would be instructions to build the drones in here, too. Oh wait, there they are. All of the instructions are on one page. So what if you cut yourself? You have super glue ready. Cutting toward is a terrible idea. Like, just don't ever do that. Please. Please. So I'm going to build my stealth suits, and I'm going to build some members of my second Pathfinder team. Okay. So Kelly just sent me an amazing message. I'm gonna play some League, then let's stream the thing. Dooba boobable Bob. Yes, that is the plan. I'm just gonna tell her to pop. I just told her to pop into the modeling stream when she's ready. Dooba boobable Bob. I am giggling at that. You've never hurt yourself cutting towards, but you've damaged parts and nicked yourself cutting away. So I found out that to remove models from a base, actually, I'm going to do it with this one, because I found out the easiest way to remove a towel from the base, you take your cutters, you press the flat bit firmly there, and you just carefully do that, and it snaps it. See? Perfect. No risk of cutting yourself. And everyone said to use a craft knife. This works better. It's safer. I didn't cut myself doing it. For second view, see? And on this bigger piece, this, see? Works immediately. One snip. You just have to make sure that this presses right against here, because it should have a flat side. So much easier. What? Duh. Oh, God. Pious. Pious, Jesus fuck. You people are not allowed to use knives anymore. None of you are. Nobody in this stream other than me is allowed to use a knife at, well, Jim has knife safety rules. I know, I already corrected myself, Jim. Everybody else, no. Because you have proven that you have no regard for knife safety. But yeah, tomorrow is Kill Team Day at the new game store I'm going to in Flemington. It is really cool. I'm hoping to get a few games in. If not, I can still get some magnets and drill bits to get my models set that way. And then using the eyes, Okay, there were 3 of one version and 1 of the other. I think that version is the Chasseret version. Cool. And like that. Nice. You got shot with a 22 in the forehead? Jesus fuck. 22s aren't... It's a 22 and it's a bounce, so it's not super strong. And your skull is a lot thicker than people think. That do not take this to mean that a 22 won't kill someone, especially if you shoot them in the head with it. But people's skulls are thicker than video games would lead you to believe. So it's not. It is not an instant one-off kill every time. The Courier in Fallout New Vegas is far from impossible. Like, there was a dude who had a railroad spike embedded in his skull. It went through his frontal lobe. Phineas something. Phineas Fogg, maybe? Might have been a funny old-timey name like that. Got a railroad spike embedded in his skull. Went through his frontal lobe, destroyed it completely. He survived, but his personality was irrevocably altered because turns out your frontal lobe governs your personality. Okay. What even is this? What is this for? Is this just a set piece? Legit, what is that for? Is it just a neat looking set piece? What is it? Tell me what it is. Does it have an infiltrator's room? Oh man. Stealth suits are fun. Bonding Knife Ritual also gives them a 1 in 3 chance of auto-passing morale instead of a 1 in 6. That's really cool, actually. In Kill Team, it just gives an extra -1 to morale tests. Alright. Here's the other. So I'm going to build all the bodies first. That should speed this up a little. The worst injury you've ever had was either stabbing the bottom of your foot with a ceramic shard you didn't see, or the multiple times you've skinned your knees badly. No, skinning your knees is whatever. People skin their knees all the time. Stabbing yourself in the foot with a ceramic shard is not common. And also, can we please not talk about injuries? I don't like talking about injuries. My hands shake really bad. Oh, I was going to record tonight. See how quick I can get this done so I can get some recording done. You don't need to remove what you've already said. I just, like, don't want to keep talking about it, you know? That's not unfair, is it? Okay. That is heads done. These are really quick builds. Your friend was going to play 40K. You were just kind of lightly drunk day before birthday, and your plans for tomorrow fell through. That sucks. If you were in New Jersey, I would say, hey, come join me at the game store, but I don't think you're in New Jersey. I think they've said which game store it is. It's far enough away from my house that I'm comfortable saying where the place is. It's called Koros War Games. It's in Flemington, New Jersey. It's a really cool place. I had a couple of games against my cousin there the other day, and they've got a lot of terrain. People there seem nice. I ordered another box of Scions through them. Wisconsin. Oh well. Apparently, they're actually a manufacturer of MDF terrain. So they've got a bit of GW product because they carry GW stuff, but they've also got a lot of their own homemade terrain, which is really cool. How you can magnetize the armor for your castlin. Should you friction hold it or glue it on the upper armor? Oh, glue your magnets in. Also, I don't think Kelly's here yet because she would have said hello. I can't wait for us to get to Paradox Billiards. Because in text-to-speech, because she's going to find that very, very funny. And she's going to get all the jokes that I don't. As one comedian said, he flew there, and your alcohol is so cheap, you smashed the entire time, and you saved money. Yeah. Ooh, maple mead sounds really good. I would love to try that. Maybe I should go to Wisconsin. I drink like a fair amount of mead. It is probably one of my preferred boozes. all the arms out? Or did I... I clipped all the arms out. Where did the other arms go? There they are. There they arm. Your favorite? You made a cranberry mead with a hint of orange. Ooh. There's something called Vikings, Danskmjord Vikings blood, which sounds really, really good, and I really want to try it. The easiest way for me to get it right now in Pennsylvania would be to drive to Philadelphia, not to drive or take a train into Philadelphia, and go to one of the state stores down there that has it, because the ones up here around me don't. And while most products that the state stores carry, you can order online and they'll ship it out to a store closer to you so that you can pick it up, and it's like $3 for every few bottles. They won't ship this one. This one they won't ship. It's and I work for the state stores, so I asked like my boss about this, and he's like, "Yeah, you might be able to do a certain kind of special order, but this is one of those things where they might just deny us, so we don't know." Yeah. Another option is to drive out to our buddy store in York, Pennsylvania. York, Pennsylvania should not be on our buddy stores list. It's a 2-hour drive away. Right, these stealth suits are nearly done. I'm gonna do 2 burst cannons. If you have any interest in coming to Wisconsin, hey, maybe someday. You never know. Oh, also, while I was at the game store the other day, my cousin had ordered 2 Beast Snaggas boxes for himself, and was like, "Hey, you expressed interest in playing orcs. I now have 2 Beast Snaggas boxes, and each one comes with a codex and a set of cards. Have my spare." So now I have an orcs codex. And I think the tactics cards fell out of the box in my car. The box that I was carrying my models in. So I'll have to go search my car to retrieve that. But I've lost my excuse to not play orcs. I want to get to 1,000 points of scions. A proper 1,000-point army of scions. First. That is my goal. I need a few more start collecting boxes of them. I think I did the math. I think it was technically 4, but there's also some special weapons that I might need to find elsewhere. Oh no, he didn't give me the full box. He just gave me the codex. It would be great if he gave me the full box. If he had given me the full box, I'd be building that. But he gave me the codex, and it's like, okay, I've lost my excuse to not have an Orcs box. It's apparently got some really fun Crusade rules in it. Like, in a Crusade, your war boss gets stronger over time, and so do other Orcs in your warband. And if at some point, one of your other boys gets stronger than the war boss, he challenges the war boss for control of the WA. And it goes into a dice roll battle between matches. Do the Beast Snagas have any anti-knight stratagems? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to read through all the data sheets and strats. Where's my Chasseret? Which one use my Chasseret? How do I... Okay, it's supposed to be equipped this way. Slides in how? How is this supposed to attach? Has them hunting a paladin and a castellan? Possibly. Like, they might. We are talking about orcs here. Okay, it's supposed to attach there. I see. Cool. More general question than Tau. What's my recording setup like? Bad. So for streaming like this, these building streams, laptop is there. The laptop cam is my face cam. This is just a webcam here. Cheap webcam, cheap 1080p webcam I got several years ago, just because I needed a webcam. For if you're asking about for readings, I have an AT2020 USB or USB Plus. That's my microphone, and I've got and I have words. Words are not strong suit. I have a piece of foam that sits behind that is not really very good foam. It's like upholstery foam. And I need to get proper foam for that. But the reason I haven't is because A, it's pricey, and B, I need more than just foam for that. Like, I need a lot of stoof. Okay, so it seems the Tau emblem one is the one they say to put on the left shoulder. The one you put on the right. And now he is... Oh, wait, I forgot his little antenna. He is supposed to have 2. No, he's supposed to have... Yeah, he's supposed to have 2, kinda. Okay. Which pieces are these? That's for the drone. Oh, I think this is the targeting lock. So this goes to my chassepot. I like the round one more, so I'm going to use that one. Okay, bud. I don't know why, but I've got moving right along stuck in my head. This is not an uncommon occurrence for me. It's just one that I don't... It's not uncommon, I just don't understand. I mean, it's a good song. It's one of my favorite Muppet songs. But it's not constantly stuck in my head good, you know? Zarella, since Lehman Russ tank commanders are characters and can take relics, a Lehman Russ tank commander with the punching Gatling gun take a relic that whenever you roll a 6, you do mortal wound. You can get 40 shots with reroll 1, so you can average 7 mortals, and you just laugh at the stupidity. Ah, my original mic was a blue snowball. The AT2020 USB was a Christmas gift. I probably would have preferred the XLR version just because it's easier to upgrade an XLR setup. But it has served me well, and I will not begrudge a free microphone that was a step up from that was a massive step up from a blue snowball. I still have the snowball too. A used blue snowball. I have some Writer's Tears and some Monkey's Shoulder Scotch. I almost bought some Blood Oath because we got Blood Oath Pact 7 at work. But honestly, I'm not big on bourbon, and it was like, okay, I could take it and be kind of a dick because I don't actually really like it all that much. Or I can let someone else who actually really likes bourbon have a chance at getting it. So I did the second one. Someone who actually really likes bourbon got it. I did not remove mold lines on this tiny thing because it is tiny and I don't want to... I legitimately can barely hold it. Okay, and antenna. This just straight goes on top, okay. No, it has a little notch in it. Okay, no, it does just... Wait. This might not be the right piece. it is? No, that's the right piece, I think. Yes. I almost put the drone's gun on it as an antenna. Oh yeah, one of the there's a Lambda Lions strategy, I think, stratagem that allows that is you pick a target. Every hit of 6, so every hit of 6 or every wound of 6 is an automatic mortal wound on top of extra damage. So you just roll that with a command squad of volley guns or with a 10-man squad that has volley guns. So 4 volley guns is 16 shots hitting on 3s. A 10-man squad has 4. And then, oh god, actually, if you pop that stratagem, yeah, and then, yeah, a 10-man squad has 4, and then another 6, no, another 4 regular scions and a Tempester. No, don't use it on a Polygon squad. Use it on a base Lambda Lions 10-man squad with as many volley guns as you can, or as many las guns as you can get. First rank fire, second rank fire, to get to have 9 of your 10 to have 9 of your 10 scions firing a rapid fire 2 instead of rapid fire 1. That is 4 shots times 9 is 31 hot shot las gun shots mortal wounding on 1. Or mortal wounding on 6. And they cost a 10-man squad costs like 80 points. 80 points and order, because it's an order that first rank, second rank is an order, not a strat. So it's free. Yeah. That's 32 shots mortal wounding on 6s. It's very silly. Is Kelly still playing League? She might still be playing League. No? I have called her a cutie. Let us see if she responds. She better, because she's a fucking cutie. Oh, you motherfucker. Come on, stay in place. I just clipped that out. Where did I set it? Here. Under my clippers, of course. Okay. These look so big on them. These look enormous. I've been live for just under an hour. I think I started like 10 minutes in, and I'm already almost done building this kit. Could also build the drone. Might. I'm really sad that I worked about my work hours this Saturday, because it turns out that the Games Workshop in Allentown, about an hour away from me, is holding a big event that is everybody versus NIDS. And I would love to go to that. I would also love to convince my boss to go to that, because I found out that the assistant manager at my store plays NIDS. Peeling the wax off a bottle of alcohol. Jeez. Okay, so... Oh wait, I gotta get the antenna on their heads. Antennae. I don't know why they give me 4 antennae for 3 units. Because these use a different antenna than the drone. Stealth suit's finished. The paint on their bases is dry, so I'm going to put some Sterling mud on them so that can start drying. Sterling Battlemire, actually, sorry. I'm going to need to get more of this stuff. It is very difficult to get out. So yeah, the way I'm doing the porous looking rock is to use some Sterling Battlemire. And once it dries, paint over it with Abaddon Black. And maybe dry brush the edges with some Astrobath Red to make it look like there's kind of a red glow on it. You would have dropped probably 300 infantry guard on the table with all of your artillery pieces just for fun. Hell yeah! I'm really looking forward to the next Guard Codex. I really hope that they keep Tempestus regiments from the greater good. Like, I'm sure they'll keep the Tempestus and the models, but I worry that they're going to get rid of Tempestus regiments. Once I get all these done, I'm probably going to take these out early tomorrow. Probably going to take my suits out early tomorrow and spray paint them. Kelly has not responded to being a cutie. She's probably still playing League. Kind of a shame, because I want to play Dibbable with her. They need to keep Tempestus regiments, add in Krieg with a few options from Forge World that are more balanced. Yeah. But what they need to do and what they're going to do are going to be maybe different things. This is Games Workshop we're talking about. They aren't always known for making super sensible decisions. Yeah, my hand started cramping while I was painting my first Valk. And then I found out, as I was at the game store on Sunday, they carry Sandry Dustin spray cans. I'm willing to pay the tax for. I'm willing to pay the spray can tax to not cramp my hand like that. I can definitely get the other two Valks and the. I can definitely get my other two Valks and the Avenger with the one can, so it's worth it. Okay, now I let those dry. I'm done with my battle suits. I've completed them. Well, I've completed this box. I have 2 boxes. Pathfinders. I'm only going to build 2 more railgunners. It would help if I took my instructions out. More bases. Water slide decals. Those are these. Here we go, Pathfinder team. Cringe-tastic pun. Why has no one ever tried to hit Sonic with a frying pan? Well, it's copyrighted after all. I would violate Panasonic. God damn it. Bad. Awful. I have bases ready for these. Terrible. I am furious with you, Alanius. I've got a crouching one. So let's do a running one. Hearing the sigh, huh? Right. Don't want to glue him to his base yet. That base is prepped. I almost glued him to the base and would have had to fucking paint him, spray him while he sprayed over the base that I just did. That would have been fucking real bad. You and Jim must get along well. Tau models offer a lot more customization than Scion models, and I'm really sad. I had to do careful editing to make my Scions unique. I can just kind of do that with combinations with Tau. Drop there, a drop in that hand. Oh, we need part 43N. 43N. Where was that? Feels like it should be on this sprue. 40M. One. Why are some of the 40s on one sprue and some on the other? Okay. Sure. Found it, either way. There is no reason this couldn't have been glued as one piece. It's not like a problem that it wasn't. But okay, that's one. Once I build the second one, I'll be ready for tomorrow. I may try to step outside and get them primed tonight so that they could dry overnight. Because they shouldn't be hard to... Yeah, they should still stand up on some double-backed tape. Right, I need one more rail rifle. I want one who's aiming. So that is 35K and 43K. This is weird. Okay, this makes 10. Gotcha. Titans are not deployed with infantry mainly, they were just deployed despite the infantry. Yeah, Titans aren't like tanks. God, there is a really funny tank. It's like the something tank killer, and my God, do I kind of want to build an army around it because it is silly and dumb. It is just meant to be a tank killer. It can do like up to 9 damage a shot. I think it does like a flat 9 damage a shot. Um, but it gets a 1 shot per turn. It takes a Titanic slot. It's very silly, and I really want to build one and use one, but it's also bad. It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna do. I've got a crouching reloading one. What about a crouching? Yeah, let's do a. Crouching aiming one. And then I should use 35k for the gun. And 36k for the hand. And then a head. Hmm. That's everything I need built. Now I'm just waiting to hear from Kelly. I just poked her again to let her know that I'll be good to stream when she is. Okay. Now I think more ion rifles, because I'm told ion rifles are probably one of the best Pathfinder weapons in Big 40K. Because they're essentially plasma. Rail rifles are theoretically stronger in some situations. Rail rifles can be theoretically stronger against infantry, but rail rifles do a lot better, or ion rifles do a lot better against vehicles. Oh yeah, I have to get the antenna on their heads. You think the 5th glass of wine might have been too much, but you gotta slow down. You might be a perpetual, but you gotta slow down. Still no buzz from Kaylee. Kelly. I did date someone named Kaylee before. That was like 5 years ago now? Jeez. Have you seen the little comic about the Krieger who finds out he's a perpetual? And the absolute panic in his eyes. Not technically canon, because the Kriegers don't actually want to die. They want to die in service to the Emperor. And if they are able to serve the Emperor forever, I think every Krieger would fucking jump at the chance. It's like, sure, you're gonna survive everything, but the Emperor is gonna be really happy with you. Where'd the other arm go? I clipped it, I think. No, I didn't clip it, that's why. Okay. I really hope Kelly pokes me soon. I would like to do thing tonight. I haven't talked to her a lot in the last week because she was judging, oh, was it YCS? And that was very cool, but also I need attention desperately at all times. So I I was also very sad for most of that weekend because I wanted to talk to Kelly and she couldn't. She was too tired. Which is fair. And I'm not going to say she shouldn't be tired. I'm just like desperate for attention at all times. You renamed this account from RN Rage that you used to stream with over this. So you can make comments in this persona. Stop streaming never really got big. Yeah. I don't usually get many people hanging out in streams, which is one of the reasons I stream things that I feel like doing anyway. Because if I feel like doing it anyway and it just lets me hang out with the few people who show up, then I have a good time anyway. Instead of streaming something I don't normally do and hoping that people will show up and then getting sad when they don't. It is a far better time to do it like this. Boy. Okay. Where's the other set of crouching legs? Come on. Used to stream League of Legends. Ooh. Kelly plays that. I don't know why. Kelly is playing that right now. I don't know why. Okay. It's 35K, I believe. 29H. 30H. Oh. Which means I need 42H. J. Here we are. I'm not actually sure if there's any difference here. Uh, yeah, Gray's apparently building NIDS now. Everyone I know is slowly being taken by their corruption, when they could instead join the greater good. No. This is a no-NID stream. This is a no-NID zone. No space locusts allowed. I really wish breachers were good. Because Tau with shotguns sounds really fun, but they're just kind of not. Your first army back in high school, everyone quit, so you got rid of them. Oh, that sucks. Like, I joke about hating NIDs, but, like, they're fine. If you want to play an army, play the army you want to play. I can't guarantee I'll play you depending on how the power balance looks between my army and your army. Because, if you're playing an army I have literally no hope at hurting, I'm probably gonna pass. But, like... I won't begrudge you. Play the army you think is cool. I won't play against knights, though, because I'm not... my army is not designed to play against knights. Maybe if I ran 4 Vendetta gunships. Code, we said we didn't want to know what you did with your socks. I talked about how to defeat a more powerful army. Copious amounts of explosives? Vid with the Moronic Inquisitor and plan around them. Which one was that? Was that one of the All Guardsmen party? Or was that the Savlar Drop Regiment? Stealth mission, okay. It's been literal years since I've read All Guardsman Party. I don't remember. There's a lot of bits I don't remember anymore. Just dump everything into a single knight at a time. If you don't kill it, you'll probably cripple it. Code, a lot of your knights have auto-hit weapons. A Rad Cleanser will wipe an entire squad a turn. There's no getting around that. And the squads are the only things that can hold objectives. You can easily stand on. I missed your earlier reference. I'm not surprised. I'm a scatterbrain. Still no pokes from Kelly. I know she's just busy, but also I need attention. I'm a cat at times. You do probably... I don't revisit my videos very often. I don't like hearing my own voice. Like, I'll remember things when I'm reminded of them enough, but, like... And I'll remember little details, but... I don't like hearing my own voice. At all. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but, like... Okay, you are giving me attention, but I want Kelly's attention. Okay. Okay, I'm going to finish this Ion Gunner, and then I'm going to go call Kelly, and we're going to play some Leighton, probably? Dooba-bibble bob. Elenius, you're great, but you're not my girlfriend. And don't you dare go yandere. But yeah, no one likes hearing their own voice because there's this whole thing with how your voice resonates in your head. So like when you speak, you get a certain resonance that is created in your head when you talk. But when but other people don't hear that, because other people aren't hearing your voice travel through your head, your face. There we go. Oh, I need to get the other piece of the barrel. You would have thought that the greater good, which does mention Guevasa regiments, would have rules for them, you know? Or Guevasa regiments. I have the glue in the wrong spots, because of course this is an actual barrel. Sometimes these are actual just barrels, sometimes they're not. There wasn't really a reason to make these actual barrels, if I'm honest. Okay. I think these are dry enough that I can brush over them a little with some Abaddon Black. Maybe not. I'll probably do that before bed. Anyway. Okay. Hey, Kelly. I just finished the last model. Oh, wait. Fuck. I didn't glue your barrel to your gun. I'll fix that. That will take me a couple of seconds. And then I will pop over to desk, and we can do bibba bibba boop boop. No, his head's popping off. Wait, shit, I forgot their antennas. Rush to do that real quick. Ah. I'm a disaster. One. Two. Three. And there we go. Sexy space babes. Purple space works coming to Earth. That. No. It's a apparent. She has told me what it's a reference to. It's a reference to a dumb Boy Scout skit. And honey, don't deny it's dumb. It was a Boy Scout skit. It's gonna be dumb. You also need an antenna. I'm actually going to put yours on the other side, because I do have one that I already clipped out like that. If I can find where I put it. Here we are. Ah, no! I felt that hit the ground. Ah! No! No! There's an arm. I heard it. I felt it hit my foot and I heard it hit the ground. Where is it? Tiny piece of plastic, where are you? Very small piece of plastic, where did you go? Is that it? That's it. I think. I think I need the craft knife to get it out. No, that's not it. Well, that might be it. Nope. If that is it, it's wedded in. Okay. So much for that. Do I have another? I do. Okay, wait, it was a different bit that hit the ground. Because this bit is right here. Okay. Everybody is finished. Technically, I still have more to build. I am not building them tonight. I do love the Pathfinder boxes give you enough Pathfinders to build 2 squads, one with rail rifles and one with pulse rifles. Anyway, I'm gonna pop over to desk and call Kelly, and we'll probably stream. See you in a little bit.